everybody, it's Kristin and I have a tag video for you guys. It has been quite some time since I've done a tag video. I was not tagged to do this actually, but a lot of my I've seen 3 of my friends do this. And so this is I bought it because of the packaging tag or something like that. I'll have the actual name in the title. It was created by a gal by the name of Schmoozy. I'm not familiar with her, but I'm going to go watch her video after I film this. So I will list her and her video below for you guys. And then I saw Mary from Glitzy Fritzy do it, and I saw Meliston do it, which is Melissa55 and Kristin321. So I will list all of that below in case you want to check out my inspiration for this video. So basically, you're supposed to choose products from your collection that you bought purely because of the packaging. And so I actually thought, well, I don't know. I think Mary had suggested I do this, and I was like, I don't know that I really have that many. Oh, but I do. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to start with what's in front of me. I don't have these really kind of in any order aside from I kind of have brands grouped together. So I only have one left in my collection from MAC. I can tell you there has been lots of collections in the past that I've bought from MAC due to packaging. I don't so much anymore. All that limited edition products, I tend to not buy a lot of limited edition products at all anymore. But anyway, so the one that I do have was this collection. It was the Sailor something, I don't remember exactly. This is the lipstick and red eraser, in case you're curious. It looks like that. It does still smell like vanilla, so it's still good. But I love this. I love navy blue and white stripes. Anything. I had the blushes as well. I think I sold those or gave them away or something. I don't know, quite some time ago. So that's the only thing that I have from MAC. Let's move on to Chanel. So I have 3 things from Chanel. 2 lipsticks and then one other thing. I find their blushes and eyeshadows to be okay as far as packaging. They don't like blow me away. But so this lipstick, and I think Melissa had one of these as well, is... what is it actually called? The Rouge Allure. And this is in 93 Exulté. That's what I'm wearing. I don't know if this was limited or not, but it's the kind where you push the bottom and then you pull it out and it goes up like that. I just love that. I mean, magnetic things, you'll see a couple of those. That kind of thing, I love that. And then this was my very first I cannot talk. My very first Chanel purchase. And this is Mademoiselle, the original Mademoiselle. And this is the Rouge Cocoa. And it's just, the packaging itself is gorgeous. I probably don't need to show you the shade, but I just wanted something that was Chanel. And it was kind of a, you know, I jumped in and never really looked back. And the last thing, and I'm probably the only one that loves this, is the Powder Universal, whatever, it's their loose powder. It's some big long French thing, but natural finish loose powder. Mine is in translucent 1 or Claire. It's just so pretty to look at it sitting on your vanity, and it helps that I love the product in it as well. For the record, I love the Chanel Mademoiselle, and this one, which is the one I'm wearing right now, it's fine, but it's nothing to write home about. I think I'll finish the lip products that I have here because I don't have anything from the rest, you know, any other items from these brands, so we'll just talk about them. The first is the Fiona Styles, and this, again, was just it's the magnetic closure. And I really like that the packaging is unique. It's kind of rounded on that, you know, one of the edges, and then the other 3 edges are square. I don't know. And I do like the product inside of it, on top of it. So this is the one in Rennie. I haven't worn this in forever. I should break that out. But I like that products that have a specific way, like it can't go on any way but the way it's supposed to, you know, are magnetized so that it goes that way and you don't have to work extra hard at it. This one I've had forever. I should probably get rid of it, but I just keep it because I love the packaging. It's from Givenchy. And this is the La Rouge Givenchy. It's in 312 Violine. I don't know. Anyway, this is kind of a suede-y sort of little gold lame. And then the product, there's 2 little on each side. You pull it out. And I think they do have some of these. I think the colors come and go. But I think they do have some of these that are, you can see that my memory card is full. Ugh, that are permanent. I think this was limited edition, but it has the Givenchy logo on there. I just love this. And that's why I still have it. Alrighty then, memory card freed up. Moving on. I think probably a lot of people would have to admit that that's why they bought any of these. So this is the YSL This is the Rouge Volupte in the shade number 1, which is fine. I like it. It's nice. It's not delightful. You know, now that I enjoy nudes a little more, I should probably play with this, but I've had this quite some time. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So absolutely bought that for the package. And then this, I bought one for the packaging and then ended up buying a ton more for the product. And these are the Estee Lauder Rouge, no Rouge, Pure Color Envy. I don't like the shines as much. The shines are I'm looking to see if I see one currently. I have one, but they're a little not quite as wide around. But I just love this packaging. It's sleek. It's pretty. It kind of is a little more, you know, it kind of bows out a little bit here and it's magnetic. I mean, all right, I swear that's the last sort of product I bought because it was magnetic. All right, let's move on to, I have some products from Too Faced. And I'll show you kind of why. The first one is this. I bought this blush because of the packaging. I kept it because of the color. This is the old Papa Don't Peach. I've shown this a few times recently because I pulled it back out of my, I'm not sure why I'm swatching. It's about packaging, but you know, force of habit. They have brought out the new one in the tin, and the tin is cute as well, but I just really love this cardboard packaging. It's a little bit bulky, to be true, but this is really, I've had this forever. Gosh, I don't even know how long I've had that for. So then the next Too Faced thing I purchased for the packaging was one of the palettes. So this is an old school palette before they changed it. So the top opened up here, in case you are new to the makeup world and didn't see these before. It would open up here. And up here, there were cards that you pull out that would give you ideas. And then this little drawer pulled out and had a useless brush in it. You can see I've never even used it. And it was bulky, yes, but just cute as a button. I had a ton of these. I've replaced some of them with the newer ones. Like something happened, or I think I gave a couple to my niece or whatever. Anyway, so this happens to be the Naked Eye. So from here, they went to this cardboard packaging. So you can see it was a little bit thinner. This is the one in Natural at Night. I actually think I may sell this / get rid of this and give away whatever. But you can see the packaging was just, like I said, a little bit narrower. And then they have switched to the tins, and I will say this, I like the tin because it's even it takes up a little bit less room yet, but I for some reason, believe it or not, I feel like this packaging was is a little bit sturdier than the tin packaging, but nonetheless, I've had a few of these when I travel. If they're not sitting just right, they can get pushed and sort of bent. This one kind of got that. This happens to be the Natural Eyes. And so they've changed those now and have the cards like up here, and behind the cards is a mirror. So frequently, you know, if a brand has good packaging, they generally have good packaging throughout the line. Generally, not always. But I wanted to show a couple of products, some that, one of them is not available anymore, but I wanted to show it anyway. So, Hourglass. I really like, they're very sleek. This is still available, I think. I don't know, this is the one with 3 different shades in it. But I like that it has a nice mirror on it. It closes nicely. It's just very sleek. I absolutely bought my very first blush from them because of the packaging. Even though it's shiny and shows fingerprints, it does clean off very well, or you know, very easily. And again, nice mirror. I don't know. I just really like that. And so that led me to buying, you know, one of their, actually I think I have 2 of their highlights. And I don't love these. I love the blushes. I love this. These are okay. Nothing to write home about. And I'm gonna stop saying that because I'll drive myself crazy, and you probably. But this is something that's not available anymore, but I loved these. I have 2 of these. This is the one in Suede. I have the one in Gypsy as well. These were their eyeshadow duos, and I just loved that this would slide over like this, so you could just move it out of the way, or you could turn it up and twist it. I still have the film on the mirror there, but it was a really nice mirror. They are small and little and traveled well. You could do a full eye look, in my opinion, with either the Gypsy or the, I don't know. So I love the packaging. I'm really sad that those are gone because I really liked those. All right, so Benefit has really cute packaging, but I don't have a ton of products from Benefit. I have some, but not a ton. But I just wanted to mention their box blushes. Are they bulky as all get out and like a nightmare to store? A little bit. You can depot them, but that would take away, of course, from the cuteness. They still smell, this still smells good. This is Coralisa, but you can tell how old school this is by the fact that it still has the top that comes off. Now they like stay attached, I believe, but I just love this, and I do love this blush. Like I think I've mentioned a couple of times recently that I did a blush clean out or declutter, whatever, and that made the cut. So there's that. All right, Burberry packaging. I absolutely love Burberry packaging. I purchased this blush. I liked the color, and I do like the color, but for the packaging, and this one, I don't know if this is called Coral Pink, in case you're curious. It's the only blush that I have from them. The eyeshadows, everybody talks about how great these are as far as the product and the packaging. Really nice full mirror, and just it is magnetic when it closes. It's pretty. This is Rosewood, again, in case you're curious. And I started with, I think, Pale Barley, and I own quite a few of these now, but I just love, the packaging has a really nice weight to it. I just love that. And, you know, last but not least, I have one of these. I bought this as a backup. No, actually, I think it was a gift as a backup. I take that back. This is the Powder Foundation in Trench 01, which, look at, ooh, don't you love a pretty product that's not been touched yet? And again, very nice mirror. This has, you know, a little puff underneath, but the Burberry packaging, all in all, is beautiful. I love how they carry their sort of, you know, the theme, the quilted theme that is their signature sort of look through their beauty products, and I love that. Love it, love it. Boy, I tell you, this video has had a lot of interruptions. So my nephew is competing in a my oldest nephew is competing in a robotics competition in Pennsylvania. So my sister's been Facebook Living each of the different like matches that they have. It's actually pretty interesting to watch. Anyway, back to this. So the next one I have is an oldie but a goodie, and this is the Dior Amber Diamonds. While the product in here is absolutely stunning, I will never know why they went away from this. I just love that packaging with the way it says Dior on there. It has the C and the D for the Christian Dior, and it opens nicely with a little thing here, and again, a really nice smear, beautiful quilted, you know, look to it. I just love this. This is just pretty to look at. I can't help it. And then this one is relatively recent, actually. I just think this is the cutest packaging of life. So this, if I had to pick, probably, this might be my favorite of all of them. So this is the Clio highlighter. This is the one in pearl white, and I found this originally when I was in New York City last year, just about a year ago actually, and they had different blushes and highlights, and they all have different pictures on them. This I found it was called Club Clio, but now I've seen Club Clio on quite a bit, and I've seen this highlighter pop up on there. So it's just so pretty. I love the product inside of it as well, and it's just, I don't know, it just makes me smile. And so it's one of those things that's like, you know, a memento for my trip, as well as just a lot of fun, and I remember the friends I was shopping with, and anyway. All right. Next, I have, I pulled a couple of these. I think I have maybe two of these, and I only have one blush. But these are the Giorgio Armani. I had to just pause and grab this one too, because this is the highlight. So I just think this is originally why I bought the highlight, and then the blush and the quad came after. There's just something cool and different about this. See, it's not your normal just round container or square container or whatever. It has just a different sort of shape to it. Opens nicely. This is the quad. This is the one in number 2, in case you're curious. It pushes up, and there are 2 sponge tip applicators in here. And again, it has that magnetic, yeah. It is magnetic. The blush is the same exact way. It doesn't have a thing underneath, but it's the same shape. That one is not magnetic. And then this was a limited edition highlight, and I just love this. You can tell I've used a good amount of this, because you can just, the shape is sort of, you know, muted and worn away a little bit, but so pretty. And again, it's just, this one has a little sort of brush thing that came with it that's underneath there, but I like that packaging too. All right, so I think I'm going to keep I think these might be my favorites. We're going to keep those to the end. All right. I don't know why. I mean, the product in here is nice. It's fine. They're pretty shades. And I just dropped the brush that comes with it, but I just thought it was cool packaging. So this is the Color Prevails, And it's called Nude and Neutral Watercolor Eyeshadow Palette. It's cardboard, but I don't know. It does take up a lot of space, but it's, you know, like an artist palette sort of thing. I really like that. This one is an old Holiday. It was Holiday. And I still love this. This was a Smashbox Holiday palette. It's called the Wonder Vision Mega Palette. And on top of really enjoying the eyeshadows in there, my only complaint with this ever was that this bronzer is too close to, you know, black shades, and it was tricky to get a brush in there, but it has a really nice smear that will stand open. Oh look, there's my filming, there's my nail polish. Will stand open if you travel with this. It is pretty heavy though, and it just has a great assortment of shades, but I just love how this looks, how sleek and little it is. I've gone through my palettes quite a few times and done some clean outs, and this one has made the cut every single time. All right, so let's move on to Marc Jacobs. I have 3 things from them. I absolutely 100% bought this. I still have this in the box. I don't know why. Because of the kind of the shape and the style of it. I shouldn't say that. That is not true. That's not 100%. I was iffy about it. Then I stuck my little fingers in these and, you know, really enjoyed the formula. And this was the Holiday palette. But I just love how, I kind of wish it was black. I think maybe last year's was black. But I don't know. It's like space, like, what am I trying to say? Like, I was going to say spatial, but that's not what I mean. Like, you know, like Star Trekky or something. I just really like it. And again, it's one of those things where the brand kind of keeps the same look and feel of their packaging throughout their whole line. So the blushes, definitely bought these because of the packaging. And I like this. Did you push that to open it? And I like how sleek and little it is. And again, it has a nice full mirror. Really like those. And then I have one other thing. I just think this is a nice little touch too. The eyeshadow, this is a trio. It comes with a cute little fabric bag that has a snap on it. And again, sleek. And this is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the trio in the Punk by Marc Jacobs. So pretty, has that pretty silvery taupe there. And then those are shades I'm wearing. All 3 of those on my eyes today. So there you go. And last but not least, and I think this is probably my favorite. I have a few other things in this packaging, but I just pulled 2 to show you. This is the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder products line. I don't know. Every time I thought it was limited edition, I still see things come out from them. So don't give up. Like, keep looking around if you're wanting some of these. But this is the eyeshadow palette, and you can tell I've used those quite a bit. And I just love how it has this opening here. It's very substantial. It has this textured front. It's very sort of old school, like I would say kind of, you know, Hollywood glamour look to it. Just love it. And then the eyeshadows were just a little bit smaller than that, the singles, and I have a couple of these as well. I think I have 3 of these. This just happens to be the one in Black Myrrh, and they were called eye inks, but I think they keep bringing out more of these. All right, my friends, so those are all the products that I purchased because of the packaging. I was going to pull some brushes too, but I thought those aren't really packaging. That's just kind of I brought the brush because of how it looks or how it felt or whatever. So I decided just to stick with the tag as I believe it was intended. So, all right, I think I've told you everything that's on my face except my blush. So I'm gonna grab that here. I just have the blush, I can't stop wearing this, in Paaarty, I'm not sure what that is, Paaarty, with multiple A's by Tarte. This is the birthday one, but they do sell that just on its own. And I think I've told you everything else. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to, I really hope I'm saying her name right, Shruzi, for creating the tag. And I'm glad that Melissa, Kristin, and Mary did it as well so that I could find out about it. All right then. I hope you're having a great day. And in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.